first opening seconds of the film feature an off-kilter shot of the killer, which I use the shot first as it immediately gives the audience a sense of confusion and disorientation, which instills fear of the villain, the same fear the victim would face. Immediately after, we see an over-the-shoulder shot of the villain. This aids the audience to almost fit into the shoes of the killer, while still providing that uncertainty and confusion that has connotations with the off-kilter shot. Next on our list is a close-up of the weapon, in this case being a piece of rope. We decided to use a close-up of the weapon, A, to build tension, and B, to almost foreshadow the success of the killer. Following this, we have a close-up of fear. This helps exert this fear onto the audience, which makes them emphasize with the victim. In other words, it makes the audience become the victim, which naturally gives them a level of anxiety. Now we have a 360-degree shot of the killer. This was edited post-production to include effects to implement a loss of awareness for the audience. Next, I used another reaction shot to further display the tension that the victim was feeling. This would help to instill fear into the audience. We now have the scene in which the victim runs away from the killer. This helps instill a sense of powerlessness and dehumanization into both the victim and the audience. Here we have the scene in which the victim is killed by the killer. This leads the audience to feel a sense of despair for the victim, because during a horror film, you learn to bond with the victim as they go through the same experience as the audience. So when the victim is defeated, the audience feels a sense of sorrow. Lastly, the scene of the killer standing over the dead body of the victim shows the audience the power of suggestion as the body's lifelessness suggests death. This tells the audience that all hope is lost and the killer is going to strike again.